Hey everyone, it's Drew again, and I have a query of sorts. I meant to say all this time I've been showing Marvel Masterworks that the details around here were designed by Sandy Plunkett, the same guy I did a whole episode on, and they embossed it really nice. But then the last 10 years or so, these got all flushed out and flattened out. And I even spoke to somebody at Marvel in the reproduction department. They said they couldn't reproduce it, which I call bullshit. It just, I guess they want to spend the money. Anyway, enough of my bitterness. Well, I want to focus on why Jim Steranko made the Hulk so damn handsome, and he's supposed to be gruesome. Well, it all starts... Oh, no. Give me a second. I'm jumping ahead. Okay, well, it goes back to the Comics Code Authority. Let's see. Like that's the released cover, but you'll see on the printout here how much more ghoulish and scary Red Skull's face is. It's just very creepy, and they wanted to simplify it, and just like that was very simplified. It may have been a redraw just at the behest of the Comics Code, and so that's an establishing situation. The Comics Code was keeping an eye on stupid things like that. And then later on, we got this very handsome-looking Hulk who just wasn't... He's not what you think of when you think of the Hulk, when you think of Kirby and others who predated Steranko. So we go into... He did not plan on doing a handsome Hulk. Here's his original. Got a mean, nasty face. That is creepy as all hell. I keep bumping my camera. Okay, that's creepy as all hell. Let me get a little closer here. Oop. Okay. And Marie Severin was asked to retouch it at the behest of the Comics Code Authority. That's a Marie Severin head. It's still a good look, but, it's not nearly as disturbing and savage and brutal as the original Steranko version. The Comics Code Authority, for you youngins, it was established basically to wipe out EC Comics because their horror titles and they had many horror titles and science fiction tales that had very dark things involved, and all the other companies basically got together and they created a self-governing body, and they would take out the terms like terror and horror and all this stuff, and it basically put EC for the most part out of business, which is unfortunate. But it was self-governing, but there was still a separate party. It wasn't like Marvel was going to double-check Marvel stuff. So really, I think Jim took note of this because he just didn't want his stuff messed with anymore. I mean, who does? So we will go. I already did that. Okay, there we go. Let's get to the Hulk, baby. One we're all here for. So that's just really cool. But I mean, even then, he doesn't look as sinister. He just looks kind of like I don't know, like some regular guy peeking out. Peekaboo. Love that. That is sensational there. Two gray hands smashing through. It's the Hulk. Whew, man, Jim Steranko. So here you go. It's like really, really, like he looks like any other man. Really, he doesn't look as he's got the the veins on top of the head and the sweat, but you could see any guy looking like that at the right angle. It's not really scary. And Catman just hold him off, and that's just not the least bit frightening. It's just like a normal guy who's beefed up, and he takes off. So that's not really a horrific. That's not what you think of when you think of Hulk. So I think Steranko just said, hey, I'll make him handsome. If I can't make him ugly, I'll make him handsome. And even a couple years later, when the in-house fanzine called Foom, Friends of Old Marvel, that was, like I said, it was an in-house fanzine, and there is a Steranko cover, and the Hulk, he looks like he's just being smug and having a good old time. 1973. It's about 5 years later. So that's all. It's a rather short episode. I just was wondering if I ever run into Steranko, or if he ever. I mean, I've met him at conventions, and he's a really approachable guy, really nice guy. Or if someone brings this to his attention, maybe he could help me solve this thing. But the first 3 issues of Foom, they were established by Steranko as far as design, and they're great stuff, and they're fairly affordable. I mean, if you want to buy the whole 20-some issues of Foom, then that might cost you a pretty penny. So that's it. And what was that I was going to say? Do you hear the drums, Steranko? I suck at singing. And I don't even know why I did that. And I made an ass out of myself in front of hundreds of people. Oh. If you like what you see, well, I have commissions I do. I'm never ready with these things. But, I do commissions. You contact me through drewgeracycomics@gmail.com. This is a piece that I would do on a backer board, like a standard modern age backer board that you put in comics. And I usually charge $20 for that, and plus shipping, which would probably be like $5. And this is a 11 by 17 that I did, and I have prints of those. But if you want me to do an original 11 by 17, we'll discuss the how, if it's easy, if it's hard, or whatever. I'm very agreeable on a lot of stuff. This is a cover, a sketch cover. Somebody wanted Carnage, and I brought it on, and for that I only charged $20 for that plus shipping. This was one I really loved. It was 11 by 17 recreation of Silver Surfer 15, where he fought the Torch. I changed a substantial amount of it. Instead of him having little lines all over him, I made him like white hot, and I made him the center of the light source, and including the logo. So that was a lot of fun. So get in touch with me at drewgeracycomics@gmail.com, and please hit the like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and please leave comments below. Any comments, for clarity. If you think I'm full of baloney, if you don't like my singing, anything, that'd be grand. Leave as many comments below as you want, because as I said, I've never deleted any comments, because everybody has their opinions, and I'm not gonna bust your chops if I disagree with an opinion. I'll be like, oh, okay, fair enough. So anyway, and I take I don't do any advertising. That's why you don't see any commercials. And second of all, this is just for the love of comics, basically. And something else I was going to say that was very, very, very important. I don't remember. So anyway, this is a short episode, and I hope you like it. And if you have any ideas on Steranko, leave a comment below.